I followed you along, and obviously you're in the public eye and you've had very important jobs, but something that you've gone through that you've talked about, but something that must have been the hardest thing you've ever had to deal with.
Cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite a ride. I found out of the blue that I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 3.5.
How did you know? Did you have signs, or?
I felt great, and I just had a little lump in my neck that wouldn't go away, but I just kind of dismissed it because I didn't know.
Yeah.
And people were telling me it's no big deal, and it turned out to be cancer, and it turned out that I aggressively went from a Wednesday finding out to the following Tuesday going through 6 rounds of chemo.
Wow.
5 different types of chemo every single round. And the remarkable thing is when you're in this, of course your family rallies, but my partner didn't really know what to do. He's a data guy. And when we first got this diagnosis, he pulled out his laptop and started asking me all sorts of questions. And to be honest, it was really annoying at first because I was like battling cancer and he's trying to collect data. Ultimately, he put together this system to try to help me, and it did. He was predicting my waves, kind of when I was up, when I was down. He found different moments where a nausea drug that I was taking was causing terrible side effects. And he brought it to the doctor to say, I think that this drug here is interfering with the progress. And the doctor was like, wow, you're exactly right. And he did that by creating this system. And ultimately, he turned the system into an app, into a whole technology. And it's now in 4 languages, and it's been launched across the world. And it's no longer just cancer. It's now every chronic disease.
So how did that help you, through the process? So were you able to find, besides, the medication, or what other things did that help you with?
Well, one of the things that we really found is that when you're going through this, you have too much information coming in, and you've got to have help figuring out what helps you go forward and what doesn't help you go forward. And that information collective and using artificial intelligence can really give you information. And I think we've got one patient here that's going to join us that can kind of talk about her journey. She's going through cancer now, and let's see if we can pull her up. Is Carol here? There's Carol.
Ma'am.
Hi, Carol.
Good morning.
We admire your strength and your fight. I know it personally so much. Look, before we get into the app, I just want to let viewers know how you're feeling and what your prognosis is right now.
I'm feeling great. Every day seems better. I'm 11 weeks tomorrow from my last cancer treatment. Hopefully that's the end of it. Middle of July, I go back and we do more CT scans, the usual.
Yeah. Well, we're certainly praying for you, and I know you're an incredible warrior and a fighter. But can you tell us a little about your experience with the Wave app and how it's helped you through your personal cancer fight? I personally know what it did for me, but what has it done for you?
I knew about it because of what you had posted on social media. So I downloaded the app as soon as I got my diagnosis. And once I started going into chemo, it enabled me to track all my symptoms, my mood, my pain, my discomfort, my highs and lows, what I ate, what I drank, because keeping hydrated is very important after you've had chemo. And it would enable me to see where in my chemo cycle I was, and when my good days were coming and when my bad days were there. I just sort of rode the wave, as it were.
As we both know, when you're diagnosed, you're hit with all of this information. It's like a sea of information. And eventually you come out on the other end, sometimes feeling worse or sometimes feeling better. But how important of a role did this app help for you personally to take some of the control back in this terrible fight?
Well, it stopped me from having to write it down on a piece of paper, because I got a weekly report of everything that I had input. I could go back into the app and look at what had happened on a certain day. And it enabled me to deal with difficult times through the app instead of burdening my husband or my friends. And one particular time I thought I was doing all the right things to counteract the problem I was having, and it didn't get any better. And the app made a suggestion. It popped up on the top of the app, and I did that, and it resolved my issue. So
it's amazing. And what you're talking about is predictive analytics, kind of artificial intelligence. And as you put in your information, the app and the artificial intelligence comes back to you to say, you know, look, people in your condition might do better or are doing better if they drink more water or if they exercise. And it's giving you these suggestions. The individualized care means that you don't have to go to the doctor as much. Did you find that to be true?
Well, I had regularly scheduled doctor's appointments, but on a couple of occasions, I had video appointments. And I had made notes from the app for questions that I wanted to raise. So I didn't have to think about them or try and remember. I could just go and find what I needed to know to ask the doctor.
And that's the benefit of this. Carol, thank you so much for joining us. We're praying for you and hope that you're going to, on July 17th, get amazing news of being cancer-free.
Thank you. Nice talking with you.
And you too.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.